Okay, I'm here with Dale Hawerchuk, former NHL player, over 1,400 points, a Hall of Famer, first overall draft pick. And so you don't mind if I throw a few rapid-fire questions?
Yeah, go ahead.
One of your favorite players that kind of influenced you when you were growing up?
I was a huge Bobby Orr fan, you know, just the way he could control the game and the passion he played with. Obviously, there's a lot of great players, but for me, when Bobby Orr was on TV, I had to find a TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how about stress of possibly going first overall? What's running through your head when that's happening?
Well, the guys on the team in Cornwall, I was with the Royals at the time, and so I was rated #1 through the year, and then there was rumors that they were going to trade Winnipeg was going to finish last, and they were going to trade the pick. So the rumor would be Buffalo one day, Philadelphia another day. So every time I come to my locker, it would have a different sticker on it. So one day it'd be a Sabres sticker, and then a Flyer sticker. So it was kind of fun that way. But yeah, really, John Ferguson, I mean, we talked a lot, and then the day before, he finally just said, look, don't worry, we're taking you #1. So, but even as you're waiting to get picked, you still don't know if something's going to happen. So,
Yeah.
But it turned out pretty good.
Player that, while you were playing in the NHL, that annoyed you the most and you would have liked to drop the gloves with?
I don't know. Kenny Linsman was one of those guys, and went after him a few times. But he was definitely one of those kind of guys. But yeah, maybe Larry Patey in St. Louis. Names you don't hear about, but little guys that just kind of got under your skin, you know. And we never had a bout, but Larry was one of those guys in the playoffs. Wherever I went, he seemed to be right there. So it was a little frustrating, but. You know, I got used to that, and you learned as you went along. You just had to deal with that and find a way to persevere through it.
Mm-hmm. Maybe the goalie that most had your number that you were always frustrated to play against.
Oh, you know what? There was a lot of good goalies. I mean, we played a lot against Grant Fuhr because I was in Winnipeg, and I had good nights against Grant. But I'll tell you what, in the playoffs, Grant was like. He was money, and you know he's always been known as a money goalie. So maybe Grant was one of those guys. But I think I had the chance to play with the best, which was Dominic Hasek in Buffalo. I mean, even in practice, it was a thrill to score on that guy. Our John Muckler was the coach, and he would tell Dominic to get out of the net. You're draining the confidence of all our scorers. You know, he's that good, but. Those would be two guys for sure, Grant Fuhr and Dominic Hasek.
The most memorable moment from your career that always sticks with you?
Well, the first one is always when you play your first NHL game, because you know you're one of those kids, you're playing road hockey with all your buddies, and I look back and I think, man, we all wanted to play in the NHL, and I was the only guy that was able to live that dream. And skating out into the Winnipeg Arena ice for the first time was a great thrill. But, you know, we won 2 Memorial Cup championships in Cornwall. The greatest feeling is when you win as a team, and I think winning the 1987 Canada Cup in Hamilton against the Russians in dramatic fashion, Mario scoring late, probably the greatest moment for me.
Okay, and since a lot of the people watching will be from Cornwall, your favorite moment from Cornwall, from your time in Cornwall?
I think you know, the first Memorial Cup, because we were so underdogs, and we upset Sherbrooke in the final when they had pretty much went and bought the best players in the queue, and we beat them in Game 6 at home. And I remember scoring an empty net goal late in the game, banked it off the boards, and got tripped at the same time. And watching that puck go in the net and thinking we're going to the Memorial Cup was a great feeling. I think that was like. And we were a tight-knit group, and as a group we were tight, and the city really got behind us, and we just went all the way that year. It was great.
Okay, how about your favorite player to watch in the NHL right now?
Because I coach now. I coach Barrie Colts in the Ontario Hockey League. Watching some of my former players like Mark Scheifele, Tanner Pearson, Aaron Ekblad. It's great to watch those guys, but I'm one of those guys, people always say, who do you cheer for? And you know what? I just want to watch good hockey, good players, and I enjoy that. And I think, you know, watching Crosby's one of those guys that I really enjoy. Jonathan Toews. there's so many good ones. You know, you kind of pick out, you know, what players are, and you want to see if they're bringing it that night, and that's kind of how I judge them. So I don't have one in particular, but watching my former guys, that's always special.
Now, one of my favorite questions: one of your favorite films?
One of my favorites is Slapshot.
Yeah, of course, good hockey movie.
Yeah, we obviously watched that on the bus quite a bit, but it's a close second. I think my favorite movie was Shawshank Redemption. And, I'm not a guy to watch movies over and over, but if that's on, I'll sit and watch it.
And is there anything in particular that kind of draws you to it? Is it the story? Is it the acting? Is it?
I think it's a little bit of everything. You know, it's just one of those movies that for some reason it grabbed my attention, and even if it's on today, I may be looking for something else on surfing the channels, and if it's on, I gotta watch it.
Yeah.
So yeah, it hit me that way.
Get busy living, right?
That's right.
Well, anyway, thank you so much. This was great.
Thank you. Yeah. Thanks.
Thank you.